So I just want to do a little walk around of the truck. This is a 1998, like I stated in the first video, Chevy Silverado short bed. And at that time, I guess this Silverado was top of the line. You couldn't get a truck with more options than what this one has. It's got the original Boyds. They're in decent condition. The centers are okay, but the rims are pretty flawless. This rim in particular was pretty beat up, and I will talk about that in another video, and put a link in the description for the person that straightened it out and fixed it here in Los Angeles. But if you look at the truck, it is in absolutely immaculate original condition. Everything on the truck is original. Everything works. Even the paint is original. You can tell by this chip here where you could see it right to the metal. You see that it goes obviously through the clear, which isn't much after so many years, 24 years or something of use, but the chip goes right to the metal. Everything else is nice. These were obviously painted afterwards. That's the way it was here in Southern California in those years when the sports truck scene was big. But this is the reason I bought the truck. The outside of the truck is flawless. Look at the rims, the condition that they're at. I polished this one and the other left side front with some magic mix. I'll also do a video on that. Look at this. Wonderful. Beautiful condition. Comes with a nice snug top cover. Your traditional roll pan. This side is beautiful. I haven't done these rims, haven't polished them out, but they're in good condition. We'll be doing that. Just wanted to kind of walk you through it. Look at the inside of the truck. It is amazing. Look at the inside of the doors. Beautiful condition. Beautiful condition. Look at that. Look at the dash. It's got the original factory floor mats. There. You've got your beautiful Chevy logo, thick. This must have cost a pretty penny when the person that bought it. Look at the inside. Look at that. Look at the kick panels. Amazing. To me, this is an amazing interior for the years of the truck. Look at that. Not a single issue with the truck. I don't like doing that, but I only have two hands, so everything is where it's supposed to be on the truck. Nice. And then these used to kind of lock up funny. When you put them back and initially you pulled back, they would lock. Okay, that one's not unlocked, but there's a lock. And then you put them back and you hear that click. Look at that. Flawless. Whoever had this truck really took care of it. Every single thing works. Every button on the radio, the air conditioning, the cruise control, every window, the airbag, circumvent key, lock there. Look at this. Beautiful. They're not great cup holders. You can't put anything heavier than maybe a 16-ounce bottle of water, which is normal. You don't need a gallon of soda from 7-Eleven or anywhere else. This is missing on the truck. I do have the ashtray, but the back plate that holds the ashtray and these plug-ins, I guess was broken in this little area right here. I think there was a portion that came across, or down here. Here it is. It's a portion that came across right here. It came right across to this. And so I bought it. It's in the garage and I'm going to replace that. But everything is in immaculate condition. I mean, everything works beautifully in the truck. It was normal for it to make those noises when the seals of the doors are nice and thick still. Look at that. Look at that front end. The balance is nice underneath. I do have to take it out of my driveway really carefully because it's got a 4.6 Builtec drop with the C-notch drop spindles in the front. Really, really nice. Let me see if we can do this here. Engine bay is immaculate also, as you would expect. It's all original. Perfect, untouched. No cold air intake, nothing like that. Nothing against young people, but this truck did not belong to a 20-something-year-old guy, or even 30s. This guy just left it alone, just lowered it back in the day and took extremely good care of it. Everything that's supposed to be there is there. What I've done to the truck, and I'll make another video of that, it did have a little bit of play in the steering, and I know that's because of that rag joint. They call them a rag joint. It's not really a rag joint, but it's called a rag joint, and it's down there somewhere. Down there. See that? Yeah. And it does have a little bit of play, but I took it out kind of the easy way. It's not a permanent fix, but it just had a tiny bit of play. And so I took it out there on top of the steering, the bottom of the steering column there, where you just let go of that nut and then you just give it a 1/8 of a turn, and it did it. That's all I needed. I mean, it's a truck. It's not going to handle and drive like a car, like a performance car. You need to have that in mind. Won't do a video of that, but I did that and it was fine for me. What I did do is that it had the traditional leaking when it rained or when you washed it. It would leak down underneath the passenger floor mat and onto the carpet. And so what I ended up doing was removing all of this. I removed all of this. There's several ways to take care of that, and I'll try to explain it in the video. There's several ways to take care of that. The leak was actually coming from this screw right here, this screw. So what I did is when I took all this off, I tested it. I got a cotton ball and I just gently dripped down in this area to see if any of this area was blocked, where it's supposed to come down and let the water out by this plastic spout down here behind this reservoir, the coolant reservoir. So I took that off, I tested that, and it wasn't there. We had no problem with the way the water's supposed to flow, or from here down and out of there. So that's good, we eliminated that. And then I got the cotton swab, or the cotton ball, and I dripped right into the threading where this bolt threads. And I did it, went in, didn't see anything, so I did more and a little more and a little more, and then it started dripping. So what I did is, it's very easy. I just put a bunch of silicone down into the threading, and then silicone on top, on the back side of this. I don't want to take all this off. I should have videotaped it to show you how to put all this stuff, take it off, and then remove it gently, because you have to remember the truck is 24 years old, and this plastic has been exposed to the sun and the elements for a long time, 2 decades. And so you need to be very gentle, and you can't expect the truck to stay together as if it was a new truck. You need to be very gentle and compensate for that when you're removing fasteners and stuff like that. So I did that. I took all of this off. I took the windshield wipers off, and I removed it, and that's it. And on the back side, the bottom side of this plastic, I siliconed it really, really well after I siliconed the actual threaded hole. And then I put everything back. I didn't over tighten. Don't do that. It's plastic. You can break it. And I would assume, I don't know, I would assume that this stuff is hard to find, and whoever has it probably wants good money for it. These trucks are increasing in value dramatically every day. And so that did it. I let it dry for 24 hours and actually 48 hours. And then I washed it, and it was perfect. No more leaking. So that's that. I ended up not doing a video of that. I just told you guys that now, so eliminates me creating content for that. And really, I couldn't have enough content for the whole video because I wasn't about to take all that off again. It was probably an 1.5-hour job, and it cost me nothing because I already had the silicone that I needed. So it was just my time, but it's definitely worth it. All right. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was informative. I hope you like the truck. I mean, look at this thing. Look at this. The original door stickers. Just beautiful. Look at the gloss on the paint, all original. Just beautiful. The tags are where they're supposed to be. The bolts are correct. Everything is right on with the truck. Look at it. Beautiful. It's got a little bit of the foam. This would be the only thing. The foam is getting kind of weak there. It's got a little bit of the upholstery is kind of fading here. It's not a hole. It's just fading. It's natural and normal. But I take very, very good care of my trucks, so this is going to last me a super long time. That's not going to be an issue for me. Let me take this off. That's annoying. But yeah, all the gauges work, and every light works on the dash and on every button and on the mirrors and all that good stuff. That's it. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we will be making content again for you guys to keep enjoying. So drive safely and enjoy the freedom that we have now.